So, let me just ask you a question. Aren't you just tired of some of these weird changes in the game over and over and over? And surprisingly, a lot of them are actually bugs. We hate bugs, right? Are you up for a quick little story? Like you remember the old flingers? Suddenly after a random update, now they can throw husky husk, even nurses. And no anti-air traps can handle any of that. Oh yeah, anti-air traps are bugged as well. So, was it just a change or an update to the game? Nope, it was just a bug. Flingers are intended to be able to throw basic husks, husky husks, pitchers, beehive husks, zappers, and nurses. A little small story to remember. You remember the old Teddy? Yeah, this guy was truly a bear. Maybe you forgot the gas trap. But wait, what happened for all of that? Like I hate bugs, right? Now it's time for the big story. And it's not a hate video against the game for you who loves to cause drama about that point. I love this game, but sometimes we need to say something. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. So, by now, you must have heard about or saw the new buffs and nerfs in the game. Especially the top 3 used weapons. The Plasmatic Discharger, the Bot Shot, and the Xenon Bow. What just happened? And why a lot of people are very angry, which not me by the way. I'm not against all these changes. Yes, sound weird after what I just said. I will explain this point in just a minute, and will explain why I'm afraid of the direction the game is heading to. Let's first have a quick recap. This is a quick video about the current state of the game. I won't go in depth about all the weapons changes in this one. Just what happened to the 3 main weapons, no one was using the rest that much. Plus they are the reason for all this drama around right now. Like we have all these weapons you see here, and most of us use only 3. Me myself also do that. Quick note, I won't go for math and exact numbers here. This is just a quick video about the important changes. But imagine if we can get test rooms like the other games, it will be very helpful. Like when you spawn some enemies in front of you to test your loadout and perks, and you can change the perks inside this room to pick the best for you. Way better than loading normal missions, keep looking for some smashers, leave, change the perks, and repeat. It will be a great addition for Save the World, since we already got ton of weapons. And more are in the way, but anyway. According to Homebase report, they fixed an issue causing the Xenon Bow, Plasmatic Discharger, and Potshot incorrectly dealing damage multiple times to a single target. So, what about the Pot Shot? I did quick research on this, and the Bot Shot got buffed. Yup, as you heard. But surprisingly, it was bugged before, dealing double damage I think. And it got fixed after last update. And it deals less damage now overall. But it's still a good weapon against smashers and mini-bosses. You can call it a bug fix, you can call it a nerf, overall, the weapon's still good. Now the Xenon Bow. I don't think it got any nerfs, it's just an issue with the targeting since the report said it can incorrectly deal damage multiple times to a single target. We all know how its arrows can go through everything, hitting multiple husks in its way. And surprisingly, it was another bug. The weapon's still the same, don't worry, the damage is good, you can shoot a lot of husk with it. It's still the best crowd control weapon for mobbing, and against the UFO. And finally, the Discharger, you say it, it was bugged as well. It used to pulse way faster before the last update. And that would allowed us to eliminate smashers faster, finishing the mythic Storm King last phase quicker, one shooting a mini boss sometimes, and etc. But now, it can't do that anymore. Its pulse takes longer to hit again. Which makes this weapon not that good anymore against bosses. Yes, good for mobbing, but I won't use 30 energy ammo for one shot from this gun, I would use the Xenon Bow instead. We all know how energy ammo cost a lot of batteries. And again, I'm not against all these changes, some of them actually will make the game better. But after all of that, and the quick reminders I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you got it now why I'm afraid? If the game just went and nerfed some of the overpowered weapons, I'm okay with that. I used to hate that in video games, but I understand why they do that. They just spent too much time making these weapons for us to use. Maybe they overpowered some, so they nerfed them, that's understandable. We can agree or disagree with that, it's okay, but that's not the point. But what concerns me here is, this wasn't the game shifting the current meta, it was bug fixes. I know, it will confuse a lot of you, but it's the truth. Let me explain this in the simplest way so everyone can understand. So, we have ton of heroes and weapons in this game, and we spend a lot of hours farming for them, maxing and optimizing them. You remember how much time you spent to god roll your first weapon and to finish your first loadout? Farming all these legendary perk-ups for the weapon, and all these manuals for the heroes. Now you got a weapon you love, a loadout that you can rely on. And suddenly, so sorry buddy, it was bugged. Yeah, get over it, it's just a bug, stop crying, right? Okay, sorry, you are right. Later, it happens again, and oh man, it was just a bug. Few months later, it was just a bug. And it goes over and over. So, how can I trust anything? I know these are bugs, anything needed to be fixed, even we get very good fixes as well sometimes. But it's just a lot lately. Plus if games do fixes like these, it's within 1 or 2 weeks after the update, not years. Yes, I accept these nerfs, well, the bug fixes. Even I asked for some of them to be honest. But still, I have to say the truth. I'm afraid that after a random update, I wake up and find something similar. Maybe half of the traps we use are bugged already. Maybe my favorite infinite minigun loadout is not supposed to deal all of that damage. Maybe the anti-materials charge spamming we use is not supposed to work like that. Maybe and maybe and maybe. Now you get it? Again, I hear you, a lot of these bugs in the game are already known. Maybe do your research before working on a weapon or a hero. Sorry, but how many weapons we have in this game again? How many traps? How many heroes? Believe me, I'm just like you, I pick the weapon, I go shoot some husk, and that's it most of the time. If I'm not gonna make a video to cover this weapon, I just use it normally. If it's good, it's good. If not, it's bad. I place the traps in test. I'm not gonna keep tracing for every single damage number in every single possible situation that may or may not happen. Some people do that of course, and these videos help a lot. Me myself learn from these videos, I'm not gonna lie. But not all of us can keep track like that. And as every video like this one. We appreciate what you are doing to make the game better, but can't you please fix the bugs that have been in the game for years, ruining the game forever? That's why every time we get a good thing in the game, these points will shine. I can go for hours about this point, but anyway. Now let's discuss why actually we needed some of these changes. And mainly, the discharger. People used to abuse this weapon a lot. Like I'm sure you saw players spamming it in power level 15 Stonewood missions. And of course it's power level 144 weapon. We all know how they get them in massive amounts, but we won't say it. And that's one of the main bugs that needs to be fixed. Every day there's a new one of those. Again, we don't say it, let the new players away from it. Back to the discharger. Of course we use it for high power level missions like 160s for smashers, mini bosses. During Frost Night, maybe endurance smashers, and etc. But what's not normal is, finishing the Storm King final phase in one shot. It's not normal for people to use it to finish all their 30 Storm Shield defenses easily without any builds. Like it's a building game, right? I hear you, just let the people have fun. Well, it won't be fun when you play 160 missions with people who know nothing about the game, or even how to build a simple defense. People need to learn the game first, at least the basic mechanics. For the Xenon Bow, this update might affect its ability for finishing the daily quests. It still works I think, but I think the hitbox adjustments will affect it. In fact, if they even patched it, I won't mind. It's one of the things that you enjoy while it lasts. Same thing with the survivors thing, when you push them away from the cars. No one can be angry if they patched that. A lot of ideas that we can use to improve the game easily. But every time we get something that ruins the experience. Like we got a new launcher, but everyone is talking about the recent nerfs. Maybe give us some ideas that already exist in LEGO Fortnite? Well, instead of the opposite. Give us Clombo, and we will be very happy. We will feed him the mushroom we get from the planets, don't worry. Just give us anything. And one thing for who hate me because of the saying the truth, oh, sorry, the drama. About how the game reached its end phase already. Well, when I see LEGO Fortnite, this massive, new huge world. When I see rocket racing, a whole new game built in Fortnite. Or festival mode. And all of them are brand new, they get updates, they get battle passes, their own unique items, their own skins, and etc. See all of that, then let's talk. And after all of that, they are free. And Save the World is only the paid mode in the game. Now it's gonna be actually dramatic, so let's end it here. And hopefully, these new weapons on the way can be a good thing worth waiting after all this time. Also, we don't need overpowered weapons to use, we need fun weapons to use. Or heroes that we actually can rely on. Like you saw the latest heroes we got? Right, to the collection book. This was a quick video, so if I missed something or haven't been accurate about any pot, sorry for that. But you get the main idea, it's not just number difference or some mechanics changes, it's bigger than that. Let me know in the comments what you think about all of that, really appreciate your opinions. And if you want to see more videos like this one, check the description, I have ton of drama videos about these things in the game. And that's it for this video. Don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop and Epic Games Store if you want to support me, helps me a lot. As always, big thanks for all the channel members, super chat on the stream, everyone uses my creator code, and all the support, really appreciate it. Like, subscribe if you are enjoying the content, so YouTube algorithm will suggest the video for more people. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, see you in the next one.